I'm not gonna lie, I would not recommend this place. Like, look how $50. I thought I was getting a apartment, which I was like, $50 for an apartment, that's great. No, this place is raggedy. I came to Athens to explore the city and find an accommodation that did not break the bank. But I quickly discovered there are two very different kinds of hostels here. One gave me incredible views and a bed I could actually sleep in. The other gave me a roll of unmade sheets and charged me by the hour to store my luggage. This is my honest review of two separate hostels. Which one would you pick? Okay, look at this. Not too bad. I'm kind of not liking this door because there's not an extra lock here. So if I open this, there's no lock. There is a heater system here, and so we can turn that on. I'm still unpacking, but I think this is a pull-out day bed. You do get some shelving racks there. This is the bed, and I'm gonna be honest, this is a very low bed, and it has wheels on it, so that's different. I think I'm here for 4 nights, and it's about $365, which is on the high end side. So you do get some extra toilet paper, as you can see here, and a hairdryer, a mirror, and the bathroom looks extremely decent. Nice sink, nice shower. So we love that. So I don't know what that is up there, but they could have caulked it. Let's check the shower head, because you know I'm a stickler for that. And it looks pretty decent. In Athens, you have to remember you cannot flush the toilet paper, so that's a key thing. Overall, I would say I love the location. I hate that this place does not have an elevator. The stairs will kill you every time. The private rooms are actually on the top floor, which is the 3rd floor, which has the rooftop. It's my first night here, so I'll give you more information about how things go here, but so far, this does not rank high in terms of hostels for me, but I do appreciate their location. I miscounted my days, classic, so I had to stay an extra night. The private room was taken, so I ended up in a 4-girl dorm, and honestly, it was nice. There was only 3 of us there, and I met one girl the night before, and we went out to the bar, and another the next day. I slept fine. The bed was so comfortable. It actually reminded me a lot of the hostel I stayed in Bangkok. Clean. This was a little bit more spacious, but I love the setup. Here's what I liked about the dorm rooms. There were plugins right above the bed. It was a huge win for just plugging up your phone, your laptop, or whatever gear that you have. There's storage underneath the bed and on the sides, which can be loud, so definitely take precaution when opening if you have roommates. And on the side are trunks that you can use. There's enough space where you don't feel on top of each other. I only stayed 1 night, so I can't go super deep, but for what it was, it worked. Now let's talk about the bathroom. The bathroom was super clean, but it was communal, so just be aware. You may see a half-naked guy walking around. Pro tips, shower at night. I didn't run into anyone during this time, so that's super helpful. The actual shower space is tight though, like really tight. I'm the kind of person who brings everything in with me, clothes, backpack, toiletries, my whole life. That part was a struggle, so definitely keep that in mind, because if your clothes fall on the floor, they will get wet. The sink area, however, was spacious, so it kind of felt like summer camp vibes, running into new people, quick chats, shared routines. I actually like that part. Now let's talk social life bars and events. Athens Hub really shines when it comes to social energy. They offer social events, and I highly recommend the bar crawl. I did it, super fun, worth the money. If you want to see the full video, watch this video here. The common area on the 1st floor is a vibe. Free water, snacks if you want to purchase those, coffee, wine, and drinks at the bar. Open late and almost all night. You can work, meet people, or just exist there. They also offered a cooking class, which I did attend, and that was a blast. Shout out to Alex, he's super awesome. I made so many great acquaintances, and watching this, I miss you guys. And honestly, one of the biggest highlights of my trip happened there. They taught me a little dance, and I was living. Shout out to Alex. I can't thank you enough. He even wrote me out directions to go to Delphi the next day by hand, so I could do it on a budget. That was awesome. Those are moments you remember forever. And yes, I'm biased. Athens Hub set the bar high. Now let's talk about the second hostel. I waited until the last minute, booked on booking.com, and only stayed 1 night. I'll drop how much I paid on screen, but just know I rushed this decision. This hostel was walking distance from Athens Hub, but it was on a main street. First impressions, not great. The area didn't feel as clean, and I was already on edge because I was coming straight from Albania. Different mindset, different expectations. I couldn't check in early, my room wasn't ready, and I had to store my luggage, and this is where things went left. They didn't explain that storage was charged by the hour. I thought I paid once, and that was it. I walked walked around Athens waiting for my room, came back, and suddenly it cost me €3 just to get my luggage out. I didn't have any euros, only Albanian currency, so shout out to these really nice guys from Cyprus who helped pay so I could get my bags. At Athens Hub, storage was simple. It was locked in a room and the staff assisted if you needed it and no charge. Yeah, so like my room is not ready and I thought I'd book like maybe an apartment, but it is a hostel, so that's okay. I have my thermals on, but there's really no place for me to change my clothes, so we're just gonna thug it out. And I think my room should be ready by 3, and it is currently 1 o'clock. Finding my room was confusing. There were 2 sides of the building, one on the left and one on the right. I had a private room, but the space felt unfinished. Couches everywhere, minimal effort. I immediately started thinking about security. I was already on guard. They gave me only 1 key card, and once you take it out, the lights shut off. I hated that. The windows weren't insulated, so it got really cold at night. When I asked for help, the response felt indifferent. My room was across the road, which meant walking back and forth just to access basic things. I honestly just stayed in my room to sleep and avoid everything else. Final verdict. Would I stay here? No. So I'm not sure if they clean your room. This is what we have. Small TV. I didn't have a TV in my other hostel. Wow, this is pretty nice. I like this. Look at this, guys. Like, this guy is going to town working on something. I think he's making some shoes from scratch. Okay. Enough of creeping on him. Looks very similar to the one. It has these little wire things on it and a little area for your feet. It does come with soap, but let's check the head of this out. It looks clean. If I had an option to stay here or at my other place, I'd definitely pick the other place. It had more character. It seemed cleaner. I always saw someone cleaning. The front area where you could do different things was more inviting, you know, more classy. And I'm just looking like the floor looks dirty. Yeah, they don't even give you any complimentary drinks or anything. And if they do, that was not given to me when I first arrived. It has a rooftop area, but at this point, like, what difference does it make? Yeah, I wonder what the dorm styles look like. The dorms at the other place were nice. I'm like, I probably should have just spent $21 and went back there. I'm not impressed. Let me know in the comments below, would you stay here? Do you think I'm overreacting or not reacting hard enough? I don't know. I think I see some stains in this right here. And this does not look clean. Check to see if they got any bed bugs. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I'm actually missing my hotel room in Albania. I have the highest standards, but I do have some type of standards. Leave this hostel / hotel. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the toilet. That's the problem. Not getting flushed. The shower, due to the fact that there's like no elevated like thing there, there's water everywhere. This door does not, it doesn't really work that well. The bed was okay. I kept getting knocked off of Wi-Fi and that was hella annoying. I think this is only best if you have one night here. So let me know if you guys like my review, which location you liked the best. If it was Athens Hub Hostel, the one in Albania. I love those guys. I gotta get in with me and I gotta share everything. Or this one. So let me know. I'm about to turn up on my last day. On my last day. On my last day. On my last day. After the great vibes at Athens Hub Hostel and the hidden fees at Safestay Athens Monastiraki, what's the final call? The choice for the greatest hostel in Athens is clearly Athens Hub Hostel. It simply provided the best balance of atmosphere, cleanliness, and value. The key lesson I took away is never rush your accommodation booking. It will cost you either in comfort or hidden charges. The Athens Hub Hostel is the undisputed winner of the two. But check out this next video, my 5-day solo adventure, the ultimate Athens and Delphi guide, to see how I spent 5 days exploring the area. Drop a comment below if you stayed at either, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye!